Hello Gemini, this is going to be your January reading for 2020. I'm just going to get a few cards here to see what might be going on throughout your month, as we have a big eclipse coming on the 10th that might be a little bit rough for everybody. A lot of truths will be revealed, some harsh realities might surface, and really getting through it is going to be imperative, as a lot of people are going to go through some things, all in different parts of their lives. So let's get some of this stuff here. I also posted the yearly readings for everybody, so check those out if you get a moment. I'm also going to get one of those videos tagged to the end of this video. So if you watch to the end, you can just click on that. Alright. We have the Lovers coming out. Three of Cups. Queen of Swords. And Knight of Pentacles. Alright, awesome, Gemini. Let's see what's going on here. Now you have the Lovers coming out first off the bat, so there could be a really big decision coming up for you in January, and since this is a major arcana and it's the only major arcana that you've received, you will definitely want to pay attention to this decision, because it could definitely play out the rest of your year, as the eclipse time tends to last for quite some time, and from those eclipses we get a lot of shifting and a lot of things changing, and decisions start to really manifest. So as you are confronted with options, decisions, opportunities, definitely look into it and see what your role is going to be, and go for anything that you really feel awesome about, because it's all about choice. It's all about choices and decisions and how we feel about them. So big deal. This could also definitely be where a relationship is going into that next level, because two people are choosing to engage with each other, intertwine their lives, stuff like that. So, that could be that next level of a relationship. That could be a new relationship. The Lovers is always a decision of two entities deciding to move forward. Awesome. And it looks like you're going to be celebrating this awesomeness that you'll be feeling in January, as the Three of Cups always brings about this need to celebrate, hang with friends, do some social activities, and just really feeling good, sharing stories and sharing the love and the abundance that surrounds you. So Three of Cups is always going to be about some really good emotions and feelings that we create for ourselves as we engage in our daily activities. Alright, now you're going to have two court cards here next to each other, and those are going to always signify people in our life, or it could signify the way we're feeling, or some of the energies that we could adopt to get through something. So with the eclipse being kind of rough, the energy that's suggested for you, Gemini, is the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is always called like the divorce queen, and she is kind of, straight to the point. She cuts straight to the nitty-gritty, no fluffing anything up or sugarcoating. So she can sometimes seem very harsh. However, she always comes armed with her truth. And her truth is always what gets her, everything she needs for her whole castle, her whole kingdom to really be abundant, okay? Truth and communication and big ideas are always going to be something that moves forward with her kingdom. So when you're nurturing those ideas and nurturing those truths, because it's that queen energy, make sure that you're able to definitely state it without hurting, right? That is always the goal of the Queen of Swords, because sometimes she can be overly harsh or overly upfront. So in January, try to temper how you're feeling. Speak with tact. Speak in a logical manner if you're trying to get your point and your truth across. And that's always going to help you, especially around the eclipse time, as everybody's emotions are going to be heightened, and sometimes, it's hard to understand what people are trying to relay to us, and sometimes people don't understand what we are relaying to them. So be very, very real in what you're saying in January. Okay. Now, Knight of Pentacles is always going to be something happening around stability. So there may be something where you, Gemini, have decided to do something. You may have been thinking about something up till January, really, tossing around ideas at the blackboard with some pros and cons of what you want to do concerning your stability. So that can be a lot of different things for different people. That could be a relationship, a job, a home, a project. Whatever you feel brings stability in your life, you're now seeming to engage in something new. You've decided to go off and do that, all right? That's what the Knight of Pentacles is doing. He's taking the pentacle and he's off, onto this new mission. Now, the thing about the pentacles is they are very slow moving. So recognizing that you're stepping into something that is going to take some time. It is pretty new to you because you're just now starting the activity of it and the physical, action towards it. So it may take some time, but it is definitely going to be something stable for you, Gemini. All right, let's get some clarifying cards and see if we can tie some of these cards together. I'm also going to pull a moon card for the eclipse and see if we can get some advice around that time. Oop, that one really wanted to come out there. Second time that one's tried to flop out during these readings. So definitely a lot of people going through decisions and choices. Probably due to that eclipse, I would assume. Alright, you have the Nine of Swords, you have the High Priestess, and you have the Five of Swords. Alright. Now, with this Nine of Swords falling in between the Lovers and this excitement, it almost feel like maybe part of your choices and decisions has your hands tied. Like you just don't really know when to do something. You don't know how to do something. You just know you want to do it. So there could be that thing that's kind of holding you back. But whenever we get a 9, it's saying that our wisdom and experience has brought us to this moment and we're ready to break through. So recognizing that you're at the end of something, getting ready to start something brand new, is really going to be the thing that breaks your hands free. When you can put in that mental empowerment and validation of what you've been doing, you're going to recognize that some of these nightmares and ideas and maybe some worries and fears that you have about moving forward with a decision isn't always necessarily real. Sometimes this card says it's all in your head, right? You're not actually trapped. Look at all those swords. You couldn't be trapped right now. So really look at maybe how your thoughts are impacting what you're doing. All right, the High Priestess always suggests to us that we need to trust the divine process. Trust what's unfolding before us. Trust in the way things are playing out, because our manifestations and our dreams are the reason this stuff's kind of doing what it is. And around eclipse time, it's like everything we've been wanting and dreaming of kind of does this weird flip, and it arrives maybe not in the way you expected, but divine's there to be like, hey, trust this. This is exactly what you need right now. We got your back. Trust in this process. And the 2 says that you already know. You already know it's all going to be good. You know what's up. No need to have some of these fears. Now you also have this Five of Swords coming up here. And this Five of Swords again is this, this huge fight over belief. All right, and with it coming up here with the Court cards, there may be this, struggle with what you believe in and what you want. It's almost like there's a lot of confusion happening as you move forward. Maybe that's some of the underlying root of how this eclipse is going to affect you. Let's get a moon card to see what the advice is for the eclipse. As it seems like, Gemini, you might be letting your mind play tricks on you and feed you negative information that isn't always real. It's always good to listen to our voice, but we don't let the negativity rule how we're going forward. All right, that's the one that wanted to come out here. You are good enough. All right, so that's what that mental breakdown is about, is maybe you don't believe in what you're doing or if you're ready or whatever, some of these decisions, you know, just remember, you are good enough, Gemini. All right, that is your advice for that eclipse. All right, check out your yearly, and if you want to check out the website and get a personal reading, definitely check into that. I thank you all for watching. We'll see you for February readings.